Hey, it's Michael Saul, but everyone calls me Tiny, so you might as well also. And this is the market outlook for the week of March 31st, 2014. I am sick as a dog. It never ends here. It never ends. Got a little chest congestion here, small fever. I was headed to the doctor, but I have a flat tire. It's like, it never ends, so I decided to do the video instead. All right, so let's take a look at what happened last week and what I'm looking at for this week. So last week started with a breakthrough this trend line, and we did get a bounce into the. Wasn't the end of the day. It was the afternoon. The next day we tried to go up, and then on Wednesday we kissed the trend line goodbye, sold off. Thursday traded lower. Then Friday got the stretched oversold bounce, but tailed off at the short-term moving averages here. So the S&P 500, I mean, right now it's just pulling back here. It looks fine. It's still above the 50-day moving average. I still do not believe that the highs are in for the bull market move. If we look at the Dow, it's doing okay. I mean, the Dow isn't coming from an all-time high. Sorry, this was from the live trading room. So the Dow isn't coming from an all-time high, so it's a little different, but it still looks okay. The mid caps, they held the 50-day and got a bounce. And now the next two, I mean, here's the Russell. It tested the 50% retracement of the swing up from the February low to the all-time high. I mean, it's not doing a lot of technical damage here, but it is below the 50-day moving average. And what I really don't like is the way that it tried to go higher on Thursday, closed below the open, tried to go higher on Friday, and it closed below the open. Yeah, I don't like the way that this looks here, and that suggests that the Russell may be due for a more corrective move. I don't believe, like I said, that the highs are in, but as of right now, there's nothing telling me that the Russell, and as we go to the NASDAQ, also important, another one. I mean, it held the 62% retracement, but it did get the rejection on Friday. Nothing is saying that these two are ready to bounce. Now, the caveat, we are in a bull market. We are still in an uptrend, okay? Even across the Russell and the NASDAQ, which got more beat up this week. But it's still an uptrend. It's still a bull market. All right? There's a saying, surprises happen in the direction of the trend. So if we were to get a big bounce here and start to rally, we can't sit here and go, oh my goodness, this came out of nowhere. No, we're in an uptrend. Excuse me. No, we're in an uptrend. So there's nothing that should tell you that this is so crazy that we did that. But as of right now, it looks like we're going to try to go a bit lower. And the Russell and the NASDAQ may not take the S&P with it, but it probably will. If the Russell and the NASDAQ break down, I see the S&P at least tagging this 50-day moving average. So for this week, I am going to be watching for upside that fizzles out for a potential shorting opportunity. Again, this is a trade. I'm not looking for a big swing, thinking that the new bear market is starting, like a lot of people are rolling out. I mean, they've been trying to kill this market since... let's see. They've been calling the top on this market, the super gurus having classes and all that after this rally. All right, and from there it's more than doubled. So you're not going to really be able to call a top, in my opinion, effectively until you see some stagnation, some issues, some rotation. And while we did get some rotation out of small caps and NASDAQ, it wasn't such significant rotation that I'm saying here that the highs are in. Right now, it is a pullback. It may turn to a correction, but I doubt it's going to move to a bear market. All right? Couple of announcements. We have a class, Paul Schatz and I have a class coming up on April 17th. I'll have the sign-up page for you more than likely next week. That is going to be a free class, and we are going to talk about a bear market and how we can look for them and how we can trade them, etc. Then we have the Sunday night strategy session. That's this and every Sunday. I will put the link in the description below for that. You can sign up. It is 100% free to attend. And also the newsletter. I have some medical stuff coming up, so we've been postponing the launch of the newsletter every month, but now it looks like it's going to be May 1st, so there's still a lot of opportunity here to get the newsletter. Throw in your suggestions. We're changing it. We're adding new sections, and we just added a new commodity section and a power ranking section, and we feel it's going to be very useful. We're trying to make this the best newsletter out there, and for now, there's no cost to try it. So I'll hyperlink you to that as well. Have a great week. Any questions, you can always contact me, Tiny at StockMarketTrendsX.com. I'll talk to you next week. Hope this helps, and have a great trading week.